British Columbia needs skilled workers to fill critical jobs, and international graduates can help fill that need. If you have the skills, the experience, and the qualifications required by BC employers, along with a job offer, you may be able to immigrate to BC through the BC Provincial Nominee Program, also known as the BC PNP. The BC PNP is a pathway for eligible international students to become permanent residents. The BC PNP works with employers to help meet their current and future employment needs. If you are an international student who has graduated from a Canadian university, college, or trade school within the past 2 years, you may be able to stay and work legally in British Columbia. If you are a recent graduate of a Canadian post-secondary institution and want to apply to the BC PNP, you will need the following: a degree or diploma from a recognized post-secondary institution in Canada authorized to grant degrees. Your diploma must be for a program of at least 12 months of full-time equivalent study from a Canadian public post-secondary institution. Private institutions are not eligible. For a list of authorized degree programs offered by BC institutions, you can visit the Education Planner or the Ministry of Advanced Education websites. If you graduated more than 2 years ago from a Canadian institution, you may still be eligible to apply under the skilled worker or entry-level and semi-skilled categories. Applicants to the BC PNP also need to have an accepted job offer from an employer for a full-time position that typically requires a university or college education. The salary from this job should allow you to establish yourself in BC. If you are hired in a semi-skilled position, you may need to submit the results of a language test. If you are working in a job that requires certification, licensing, or registration, such as a teacher, nurse, electrician, or plumber, you will need documents proving that you meet the requirements to work in BC. For more information on jobs that need certification or licensing, see the Welcome BC Newcomers Guide video, Transferring Your Qualifications to British Columbia. You will need a letter from your employer that confirms the accepted job offer. This letter must be on official company letterhead and signed and dated by a person authorized to hire employees. In addition, your employer must be eligible for the BC PNP program. It's important for you to know that your employer is not allowed to make any deductions from your pay or make you pay any fees for recruitment, including fees related to immigration. In your application, you will also need to prove that you can support yourself financially. You will need to show that you are able to pay for your housing and living costs while in BC. This includes supporting any dependents you may have, whether they will be coming to BC or not. The amount of money you need for housing and living costs will depend on your income, employment, and where you will live in BC. For more information on the different regions of BC, see the Welcome BC Newcomers Guide video, Choosing Where to Live in British Columbia. Finally, you will need to ensure that you are eligible for legal immigration status in Canada. You will not be eligible for the BC PNP if you have not been lawfully admitted into the country where you currently reside. If you're in Canada illegally, if you're prohibited from entering Canada, if you have an unresolved refugee claim, or if you're under a removal order in Canada. For more information and to see if you are eligible for the Provincial Nominee Program, visit the International Graduates page in the PNP section of the Welcome BC website. If you meet all of the requirements and are eligible for the BC PNP, you can start the application process. Application forms are located on the Welcome BC website. Your application will be reviewed, and if approved, the PNP will nominate you for permanent residence. You will then need to apply to Citizenship and Immigration Canada for a permanent resident visa. You will have 6 months from the date of your nomination to apply to CIC. If the BC PNP is not the right program for you, visit the Come to Canada wizard on the Citizenship and Immigration Canada website to learn about other ways to live and work in British Columbia, permanently or temporarily. Good luck on your journey.